right, so let's talk Mikaela Mayer. There's a little bit of news we got going around surrounding Mikaela Mayer and esbc and contracting. So if you don't know who Mikaela Mayer is, she is ESPN's number 5 women's pound for pound right now. And personally, all right, if you've never seen Mikaela Mayer fight, you probably should. I don't think anybody really should be saying I don't know who Mikaela Mayer is. Like, she is like good, all right. And I personally think that she probably should be put at number 4 on that list, ahead of Jessica McCaskill, but that's my personal opinion. But anyway, Mikaela Mayer recently was on Twitter, and she has some things to say about the contract that she was given from SCI. And to really sum it up, she didn't like it. So honestly, what I wanted to do, man, was just kind of like address some of the things and the concerns that she was kind of putting out, with some of the things that I have gathered over the past like few months with some of the fighter interviews and things like that. Specifically, the fighter interview I did with Sulim Urbina. So one of the things that she said that really stood out, and she put it in bright bold, was the fact that the women's contract was non-negotiable and the men's contract was negotiable. Now, it's I'm not gonna lie, it sounds a little bit funny. I can't say that she's lying. I won't say that she's lying, but there is evidence that kind of says that may not be true. Now, understandable that every contract is on a case-by-case basis, so hear me out. When I talked to Sulim, she had this to say about her original contract.
The WBC reached out to me about it. Though there were some things in the contract that were worded, a little differently that I didn't like personally. Some things were changed, and then they customized everything this year, made those changes on those contracts, and it was a good opportunity. So I said, why not? Let's do it. I'm all in.
Now, I thought that particular clip was actually really important because prior to her answer, we had actually talked about when she had heard about ESBC. And the thing was, she said she heard about it about a year ago. And like she said, the WBC is who actually reached out to her about the opportunity. But she did state that there were some things in the original contract that didn't sound right. The wording wasn't right. But what they did do this year was come back around to the contract, reword things to her liking, readjusted her contract. They negotiated, basically. Now, here's the thing, is that when you compare the two, right? Sulim Urbina is not on the current women's pound for pound list, which would tell you that she probably does not bring in the same type of eyes that someone like Mikaela Mayer would. She just fought for her first title. Mikaela Mayer has defended her title twice now, I believe. Somebody fact check me, but I'm pretty sure it was twice now since winning her title. So the fact that they were willing to negotiate with Sulim and to not negotiate with Mikaela Mayer is what actually really raised an eyebrow with me. But again, I'm not saying that she's not telling the truth. I'm just saying that it does sound a little funny. Now, to kind of add to that, she was responded to by the GOAT herself, Clarissa Shields. Now, Clarissa Shields basically said, hey, look, I don't know about you, but my contract was negotiable and I'm getting paid. Now, understandably, it's the GOAT, man. It's Clarissa Shields. Like, she's like the Canelo for the women's division. So if anybody's going to get a negotiable contract, it's going to be her. Now, here is what kind of raises the eyebrow on the other side. So as of now, we have a lot of female names that are in there. We are missing two pretty big ones. One being Mikaela Mayer, 2 being Amanda Serrano. And you do have to wonder, why aren't they in? Everybody else was able to say, look, I'm contract, everything sounds good, boom, I'm all in. What do you think it is? Are they pricing themselves out? Are they asking for too much? Both of them are pretty big. especially Mikaela Mayer, are really big on equality amongst, male and female boxers. So what the men are getting paid, the women want to get paid. And I have no problem with that. I have no problem with that at all. But I understand that boxing is a business. And if the eyes aren't there, or the ticket sales aren't there, or in this case, the DLCs aren't going to be there, then they are going to adjust in order to fit the proper narrative. So you guys let me know. What do y'all think it is? Is Mikaela Mayer stretching the truth? Do you feel as though that she was probably slighted because she's just not popular enough? Or do y'all think it's deeper than that, man? Do y'all really believe that women are kind of catching the wrong end when it comes to the contracting thing? You guys let me know down in the comments. We'll have another conversation about it. I hope it's not that the women are actually being like slighted on the contracts. I really hope not. Man, it's 2021. We should really be beyond that by now. But again, appreciate y'all for coming back to the Coach's Corner as always. And I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace out.